Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this. So, students, we are going to start a new chapter today, which is learning about maps. We will be discussing about maps in this lesson. So, let's begin. If we want to know where a place in the world or on the earth is, for example, where is Delhi located in India? What do? We use a map, of course, right? Whether we want to go to a place we haven't visited before or we want to know the exact location of some place, we use a map, don't we? For example, if while looking at this map we can tell that Delhi is located here. Now, does a map show us the true shape of earth? Does it show us the true shape of earth, which is spherical? No. What if we want to know the shape of the earth? We want to see the earth as a whole. What do? We use a globe. As you have learned in your previous classes, that a globe is a ball like model of earth. Earth looks like this, right? It represents earth as a whole, and we can know the true shape of earth by looking at the globe. The true shapes of all countries, oceans, and continents cannot be shown on a flat map. So, we use a globe to know about the true shape and location of the continents and the oceans on a globe. Right? A globe shows the true shapes of the continents, and it also may be used for knowing the location of continents and oceans on the earth. But can we use a globe if we have to go to another city? Can we? No, that is why maps are used. In older times, people carried these maps with them, the big ones. But now, the technology has been advanced so much that we have maps on our phone, right? GPS, Google Maps, that we can access anytime and at any place. Let me take you to a place. So we are using Google Maps here. Let's search for Colosseum. As we have discussed this in the previous lesson, so we have arrived at Colosseum. So you can see there is the Colosseum. Maps always use a bird's eye view. A bird's eye view that the bird has when it flies over. The view that a bird has. So we are having now street view also, which is amazing, and I myself is very fascinated by this feature. And when I say that I have visited so many places, you can say that I used Google Street View. See? We have entered into the Colosseum. It's fascinating. Let's have a look at one more monument, which is Eiffel Tower. You see, this is the Eiffel. Where is Eiffel Tower? Here. That is how a map help us. A map help us. And now we'll have a look at the difference between a globe and a map. A map is a drawing of the earth or a part of it on a flat surface. Basically, a two-dimensional surface. Right, while a globe is a spherical model of the earth, and it shows the earth as we can see as seen from the outer space. So this is the first and a major difference, that a globe is an actual model of earth, and that shows the true shape of earth, while a map is drawn on a flat surface. Second one is you can see all the places on the map on a map at the same time, but on a globe you have to rotate the globe, you have to move the globe to see other places. And a map can provide detailed information about the smallest area of Earth. We can take any small area and we can draw a map of that place, and it gives detailed information. But in a globe we cannot have a detailed information or any information about the small areas. On a map, maps are easy to carry around. We can easily carry them, we can put them in our bag or in our book. But globes are not easy to carry around because of their size. So this is the difference that makes maps useful for us. Now if we look at the specific uses of maps help us to locate places. They show the location of continents, countries, states, cities, rivers, etc. We can locate any place on earth by the help of maps. Second, they show natural features of earth. On a map we can know where a mountain is or mountain ranges, the rivers and the vegetation cover, that is the trees, etc. We can have a look at the natural features of earth on a map. And they help us find and travel to unknown places. If we want to travel to a place that we haven't visited before, then we can use a map to go there, and it tells us about the locations, streets, etc. of that area. And a map shows more than one kind of information. For example, along with location, it also shows its vegetation cover, the built-up area, that is the buildings, etc. And also what kind of crops are grown into that state. Also the soils, etc. More than one kind of information we can have through a map. So the maps are very useful for us, and we don't have to carry around papers of having maps on them. Now we have maps on our phone also that we can access anytime at any place. So this ends the first part of the chapter, learning about maps. We discussed about the globe, that it is a round ball-like model of Earth, and the map, it is a drawing on a flat surface, basically a 2D model of Earth, we can say. And that a globe shows major countries, continents, oceans and their locations, while on a map we can gain access to minor details, and they are easy to carry around, while globes are not easy to carry around because of their size. And maps are very useful for us as they tell us the exact location of the places on earth, and they also tell us about different important things. As we discussed that it does not show a particular information but more than one kind of information. Thank you.